हर दूसरे तीसरे दिन मुझे एक दो सवाल तो ज़रूर आता है कि मैं प्रोटीन के लिए क्या कर रही हूँ, एंड आई थॉट आई विल आंसर दैट। एक डिस्क्लेमर है कि आई एम नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट इन स्पोर्ट्स न्यूट्रिशन। आपको किसी कोच, ट्रेनर या न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट से आइडियली अपना डाइट बनवाना चाहिए अगर आप बहुत पर्टिकुलर हैं, बट क्योंकि मुझे हर रोज़ कोई ना कोई पूछ रहा है तो आई थॉट आई विल शेयर माई पर्सनल अप्रोच टू इट, विच कुड बी राइट, कुड बी रॉन्ग, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, I don't know. But before that, I want to tell you why I started the gym. Post-pandemic and especially post-COVID, my health really took a big hit. So this was me pre-COVID, and within 1.5 months of getting COVID in 2020, this is what happened to me. I literally ballooned up. Interesting thing with my COVID was I did not get any respiratory issues, but I felt I got metabolic issues. And everyone in the building, especially we were in, complained about getting high blood sugar after whatever COVID it was that we got. So my goal is to reduce that HbA1c, and I struggled with it, first doing lots of cardio and everything, but it wasn't making much of a difference. That is when I started doing a lot of research and figured that going to the gym is something I should explore, especially for a woman of my age. And so I went to the gym. I started going to the gym around December last year, but to be honest, I used to go once or twice a week, and I would be really afraid, and I would tell my trainer, I don't want to bulk up, all that stuff. So I was not really pushing myself enough. I was winging it, let me put it like that. I took my time. I really got serious about strength training around August, September this year. So it's about 3-4 months that I've really put in the effort. I have seen a lot of difference in my energy levels, my general mental health, and also fat loss, which has been happening at a gradual pace without putting in a lot of effort, like just doing my usual stuff. I am beginning to see results that I wanted after 2 years of struggling. So now if my goal is to reduce that HbA1c and to make sure that I do not get diabetes or pre-diabetes for that matter, I did start with doing fasted workouts, and fasted workouts are fine with me. That's how I've always worked out. I've never been a wake up in the morning and eat person since childhood. In fact, forcing myself to eat in the morning is a bigger challenge. I do not like it. I do not enjoy it. And it was absolutely fine. I was able to manage. But now in my training, I've reached a stage where fasted workout is not working for me anymore. So what do? I had to shift my gym to 1.5 hours later than when I used to go, because I just cannot eat at 7 a.m. and then show up. Number 2, on protein powder. Well, I tried a lot of trainers in the beginning, and anyone who told me on day one, hey, you have to take protein powder, take this protein, I was like, sorry, we cannot continue, because one, I barely had any strength. I think human body should have some of its own basic potential, that I should not have to take protein powder to do like a 6 kg bench press. I mean, I should be able to find some natural strength in my body through my normal diet and lifestyle. If from the very get-go, as someone who's never been to the gym suddenly needs to start supplementing, mentally I wasn't aligned with it. Like I said, I could be right or wrong. This was my approach. So what did I do? I said, I'm going to change my diet. I'm a very disciplined person, and if I have to change my diet, I'll do it. And it took some time, but slowly, I started adding more protein in every meal, and it's difficult and it's frustrating as a vegetarian. I don't know how people manage it. It's honestly difficult, because my husband will have some fish and he's like set, and I'm like struggling with my dal, chola, paneer, tofu, tempeh. Oh my god, I don't know. It's crazy. So yes, taking some protein powder definitely sounds like a good idea, and I will start at some point, maybe, who knows. I started with fasted workouts. I don't do that anymore. I'm sure at some point I'll start with protein powder, but there are 2 reasons why I haven't started with it. Number 1 is it's not best aligned to my goal of reducing HbA1c numbers. Number 2, now the lifestyle changes. Yes, I changed my diet a lot, and I like to have my salad. So I'll have my nice salads and colorful fruits, vegetables, then I'll have my protein. Uske baad carbs ki jagah hi nahi bachti hai. You're like, how do I eat so much? I cannot eat that much. So whatever I can manage in a meal, I put it inside me, and then the thing that is left is carbs. So naturally, carb consumption has come down, which again is good from an HbA1c perspective. So let's see how that turns out. So by focusing on trying to change as much as I can via my lifestyle and eating habits, help me improve my eating habits, which means I'm getting a lot more protein, which I never used to, which has been making a lot of difference in my health. So yeah, there is a little bit of muscle definition and toning that's coming through. So I'm assuming it's doing fine. So now that I've been following this diet for a while, I will do the next round of blood tests, probably Feb, March, I will decide. And basis what the results are, I will then take the next step. And once I am ready that, okay, this body is ready to push itself more, and if it's still motivating for me to, get stronger, or, however the journey evolves, I may get into protein powder as well. But right now, so we'll see how this goes.